This show is proudly sponsored by Nedbank Business Banking. Wouldn't you rather have a bank that puts the expert back into expertise? Search Nedbank Bigger Picture Business Banking.
COVID-19 has accelerated the need for tech advancements, and the spin-offs are improved staff collaboration, better decision-making, and long-term profitability. Well, in today's Business Matters, we speak to tech pioneer and author Arthur Goldstuck, CEO of World Wide Worx. Arthur, thanks indeed for talking to us. So no doubt the impact of COVID-19 would have finally convinced business to upgrade their technology. Or are we still lagging in this country?
There's no question we are lagging far behind the demands of the digital environment and also the tools that we need to not just cope with the pandemic, but recover from it beyond the pandemic. We conducted research in the first few months of the pandemic, where we found that around 29% of companies who were not digitally transformed, in other words, their processes were not fully digital, were profitable. Now that sounds good if you look at just that number, but then you look at those who were digitally transformed, 63% of those were profitable or highly profitable.
And that's at the heart of it, isn't it? Because consumers have evolved. They've become more demanding, more tech savvy, and businesses have to tailor-make their response to what is happening to the consumer at the moment.
We saw the clue in the uptake of online retail from 2018 to 2020, where we had 1.4% of all retail happening online in 2018, and we had expected to maybe reach the 1.8% mark by 2020. Instead, it hit 2.8%.
So what are the bare minimums in terms of a small or medium-sized business doing a technological upgrade? What are the essentials?
The investment is being focused on every aspect of connectivity. For example, when we asked where are your main connectivity investments going, number one was fiber. Something like 98% of large businesses were investing in fiber. But not far behind fiber was a surprise, which was home Wi-Fi. Now, you don't expect businesses to invest in Wi-Fi for their people at home, but this has become a major element because they understand that for the worker to be able to be effective and productive from home, good connectivity is critical.
Let's move on to online presence now. I've noticed that many businesses are still not adequately prepared for mobile users on their online sites, and this could pose a problem in terms of gaining business out there.
It took many years for businesses to realize that they had to make their websites more effective. What you are seeing today is a parallel to when companies first put up their websites. They'd create a website that was little more than a brochure, where there was little that was interactive, and it wasn't appealing. And they didn't understand that their website wasn't just a shop front or a shop window, it was actually the shop.
What do you make of the importance of mobile transactional devices? Many businesses now simply can't live without it, as I see it.
So that is now becoming the default, because with the effectiveness of apps today compared to 5 years ago, it's in fact easier to shop from your cell phone than from a computer. But now you take that a step further. People are expecting to use their cell phone for all transactions, and you've seen the rise of apps like Zapper and SnapScan, for example, that have really changed people's lives, and also small businesses have changed their ability to transact safely, securely, efficiently, and also making them more appealing to customers in the physical world.
The COVID-19 epidemic jolted South African businesses into keeping up with the times when it came to technology, whether it was switching from a physical store to an online store or implementing non-contact devices. It became crucial to adapt.
This show was proudly sponsored by Nedbank Business Banking. Wouldn't you rather have a bank that puts the partner back into partnership? Search Nedbank Bigger Picture Business Banking.